Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Jason Fung. Have you ever wondered why your kidney health seems to be deteriorating? Even though you carefully include nutritious fruits in your everyday meals, you probably begin your morning believing that an orange or banana is an excellent choice for your body. Yet, imagine discovering that the very fruits you trust might quietly be steering your kidneys toward gradual failure. Each year, millions are told their creatinine levels are slightly raised, unaware that once those numbers rise, nearly half their kidney function has already been lost. And that loss is often irreversible. This problem reaches far beyond simple diet decisions. It's linked to a hidden danger rarely discussed by doctors: excess minerals. Dot within specific fruits that can turn a healthy routine into a slow, silent threat. The same banana praised for its heart-friendly potassium may actually trigger harmful heart rhythm problems and fluid retention in someone whose kidneys are already weakened. The scariest part, you'll likely feel completely fine until the condition becomes critical. But here's the good news. Some fruits actually do the opposite. Nature has given us four simple yet powerful options that can naturally lower creatinine, reduce inflammation, and even help your kidneys regain their filtering ability if used correctly. So stay with me, because in the next few minutes, I'll reveal four scientifically proven fruits that defend your kidneys and expose those that may secretly damage them, even when they're labeled healthy. I'm Dr. Jason Fung, and if you're serious about protecting your kidney function for life, this is one video you absolutely can't ignore. Most people think kidney failure happens overnight, that one day you just wake up to bad lab results. But in truth, it's a process that develops quietly over years. Creatinine doesn't rise without reason. It's a warning signal from a slow burning fire inside your body. With every heartbeat, every meal, every sip of water, your kidneys work tirelessly to keep you alive. But picture them as two coffee filters. Fresh ones let water pass easily, clear, and smooth. But as residue builds up, the flow slows, and that residue represents creatinine. At first you feel normal, no pain, no hints. But deep inside, tiny filters called nephrons are dying one by one. By the time your creatinine levels rise enough to get your doctor's attention, about half your kidney power is already gone, half of your natural filtration strength lost forever. That's why creatinine is more than a lab number. It's a cry for help from your kidneys. The National Kidney Foundation reports that over 70 million Americans live with chronic kidney disease, and nearly bifingered ulcers don't even know it. They go about their lives unaware that every day adds hidden strain to their kidneys. And here's the shocking truth: the risk isn't just from age or medication. Sometimes it hides in what we think are healthy habits. You might eat fruit, exercise, stay hydrated, follow every health rule, and still harm your kidneys quietly. That's because some seemingly harmless foods overload your system with potassium, phosphorus, and sugar far more than damaged kidneys can manage. This is the real contradiction: good habits colliding with unseen science. And even awareness alone isn't enough to save your kidneys, because there's yet another silent trigger found inside ordinary fruits that speeds up kidney decline. Most people have no clue it's happening. We were all taught that fruit symbolizes perfect health, but for your kidneys, that's not always the case. Nature's candy, colorful, refreshing, packed with vitamins and hydration. It seems perfect, doesn't it? But here's where the story takes an unexpected twist. For those whose kidneys are starting to weaken, not every fruit offers the same benefit. But in truth, many of the most familiar healthy fruits can secretly overload the kidneys with minerals they can no longer properly remove. Let me paint you a picture I see in my clinic almost every week. A patient walks in confused and frustrated. "Doctor, I live so cleanly, I don't smoke, I eat fruits every morning. Why is my creatinine still climbing?" Brexury Beecher. They believe they're doing everything right until we take a closer look. Their usual breakfast? Two bananas, a glass of orange juice, and maybe a cup of melon. Sounds wholesome, doesn't it? Yet for a body with impaired filtration, that single meal can raise potassium to dangerous levels. Potassium is vital when the kidneys are healthy. It keeps the heart steady, the nerves responsive, and the muscles coordinated. But when kidney function starts to drop, potassium becomes a hidden threat. The excess stays in the blood like an electrical storm waiting to strike. One powerful heartbeat too many can trigger a life-threatening arrhythmia. Studies show that in advanced kidney disease, even one serving of a high potassium fruit can raise the risk within hours. And potassium isn't the only culprit. Phosphorus and natural sugars, abundant even in fruits promoted as heart healthy, add invisible strain to the kidneys. High phosphorus encourages calcium to settle into the arteries, turning flexible vessels into stiff, fragile ones. Meanwhile, fructose, the natural sugar in fruit, fuels inflammation and oxidative damage within kidney tissues. A study in diabetes care revealed that kidney patients who consumed high sugar non fruits saw kidney filtration decline by 50% faster than those choosing low sugar options. It's a painful irony that foods praised as healing can, in certain conditions, accelerate harm. That's why awareness is everything. Once you understand which fruits support your kidneys and which quietly damage them, you can literally change your kidney health with a single grocery trip. And here's where it gets even more fascinating. Because while some fruits are stealthily draining your kidneys, others are doing the exact opposite. The next few may genuinely surprise you, especially the last one, which might hold the key to naturally reducing creatinine. Um, Stay with me because this is where true recovery begins. Now that you recognize the hidden risk within healthy fruits, let's flip the script because not all fruits are enemies. Fruit honey, nature's detox hero. In fact, four have been scientifically shown to defend your kidneys, calm inflammation, and help stabilize creatinine naturally. These fruits don't just avoid harm, they actively help your kidneys heal. And the first one might already be sitting in your kitchen. The apple, simple, familiar, often overlooked. Yet when it comes to kidney protection, apples are extraordinary. Unlike fruits rich in potassium, one medium apple holds only about eBite milligrams safe, even for those with stage 2 or third kidney disease. But that's only the beginning. Inside the apple's skin hides a secret ally called pectin, a soluble fiber that acts like a magnet, binding toxins and phosphorus in your gut and helping the body remove them naturally. Instead of forcing your kidneys to strain by filtering every bit of waste, pectin binds to those toxins and carries them safely out of the body through your stool. It's essentially giving your kidneys a helping hand, a built-in backup filtration system. According to a study published in the American Journal of Kidney Diseases, people who consumed Ursa to 600 grams of fruit fiber daily showed 5% better phosphorus regulation than those on low fiber diets. That's a measurable, science-backed improvement purely from fiber alone. But fiber isn't the only hero here. Apple skins are packed with quercetin and chlorogenic acid, two powerful antioxidants that directly counter the same inflammatory pathways responsible for scarring kidney tissue. Research in free radical biology and medicine revealed that apple polyphenols cut inflammatory markers by as much as bifendersen in people experiencing kidney strain. The key factor, however, lies in the peel. Remove it and you lose almost all of these protective compounds. And here's something even more fascinating. Apples have a naturally low glycemic index, usually between center and sur, which means they release sugar slowly, avoiding those rapid glucose spikes that can damage the delicate blood vessels inside your kidneys. For anyone managing kidney disease linked to diabetes, this is an enormous advantage. One large-scale study tracking. Ling adults over 8 years found that participants who ate one apple per day had a bifenger's lower risk of developing chronic kidney disease. The more consistent the habit, the stronger the protective effect became. So if you're looking for one simple daily ritual, make it this. Eat one apple with the peel every single day. Morning or evening, doesn't matter. What matters most is consistency. Think of it as your kidney's daily insurance policy. But don't go anywhere yet because apples are just the opening act. The next fruit isn't simply safe, nutritional powerhouse. It's small, deep blue, and brimming with compounds so potent they can actually slow the cellular aging of your kidneys. Let's talk about blueberries. Fruit tester are the antioxidant powerhouse. Blueberries, tiny, strikingly beautiful, and incredibly strong. They may look delicate, but inside those deep blue skins lies one of nature's most powerful shields for kidney health. I often call them the silent guardians because their benefits work quietly at the cellular level, where inflammation and oxidative stress begin. Blueberries are impressively low in potassium, only about 24 milligrams per half cup, and their phosphorus content is almost negligible, making them safe even for people with advanced kidney disease. But safety is just part of their story. Their real strength comes from their dense supply of anthocyanins, the pigments responsible for their vivid color. These natural compounds act like bodyguards for your nephrons, defending them from the inflammation and oxidative stress that drive kidney decline. A landmark study published in the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry showed that blueberry anthocyanins reduced kidney-damaging inflammatory cytokines by up to Bifinger scissor T after just a few weeks of regular intake. That's not just nutrition, that's nature's therapy. And these anthocyanins don't just float passively in your bloodstream, they can actually cross the blood-kidney barrier. They're directly reaching the tissues that need protection most, a rare ability among antioxidants. I recall one of my patients, Susan, a retired teacher who loved her morning smoothies but was battling steadily rising creatinine levels. Instead of eliminating fruit completely, we replaced her bananas and melons with half a cup of blueberries, 3 to 4 times per week. 6 months later, her kidney filtration rate had stabilized, no further decline. She smiled and told me, "Doctor, I feel like my body has finally stopped fighting itself." That's exactly what blueberries do. They calm the storm within, and there's more. Blueberries also improve insulin sensitivity, helping control blood sugar, one of the most critical factors in preventing diabetic kidney damage. A study in nutrition research found that people who regularly consumed blueberries had better long-term blood sugar control compared to those who didn't. And remember, when your blood sugar remains stable, your kidneys and delicate blood vessels are under far less strain. Your heart benefits too. Blueberries naturally enhance nitric oxide production, helping blood vessels relax and lowering blood pressure by about 62 mmHg. Those numbers might appear modest, but over time, they translate into real protection. For every 2-point reduction in systolic pressure, the risk of kidney disease progression drops by roughly Bifinger T. The best part? You don't need expensive supplements or complicated powders. Both fresh and frozen blueberries work equally well. Freezing doesn't destroy their anthocyanins. Just half a cup 3 to 5 times per week, stirred into oatmeal, yogurt, or enjoyed alone can make a measurable difference. And if blueberries sound impressive, wait until you hear about the next fruit. This one not only protects your kidneys, it actually helps repair damaged kidney cells by activating your body's own healing genes. Few people realize that this hidden power lies in the deep red skin of a simple, elegant fruit, red grapes. Cofruit sand balances blood pressure naturally. Red grapes, sweet, graceful, and far more potent than most imagine. Beyond their well-known heart benefits, they contain one of the most underestimated secrets to kidney restoration. Hidden in their thin red and purple skins is resveratrol, the same compound that made red wine famous for supporting cardiovascular health. But here's what many don't know. Resveratrol doesn't just protect your arteries, it also helps your kidneys heal at the cellular level. When your kidneys are under attack from high blood pressure, diabetes, or chronic inflammation, certain genes inside your cells activate a defensive mode. Resveratrol switches on a family of protective proteins called sirtuins, particularly one known as RRTE, which helps kidney cells repair DNA damage, reduce inflammation, and restore internal balance. Think of it as flipping your body's self-repair switch. Research published in Kidney International found that individuals with chronic kidney disease who consumed resveratrol doses equivalent to a small daily serving of red grapes improved kidney function by Bifinger R within 6 months. That's not a small improvement, it's a measurable reversal in a condition often labeled by doctors as progressive and irreversible. But grapes go even further. Their polyphenols strengthen and protect blood vessels, an essential function since your doctors and kidneys are built from thousands of microscopic vessels responsible for filtration. When those capillaries stiffen or deteriorate, filtration efficiency collapses. Grapes help preserve vessel elasticity, improve circulation, and support natural hydration. After all, grapes are about Bifinger C, water, making them a gentle way to help your body flush out toxins without overworking your kidneys. However, there's one important caveat. Grapes contain natural sugars, primarily glucose and fructose, which can raise blood sugar if eaten excessively, adding stress to already sensitive kidneys. That's why portion control is key. A small handful around Shirwu to Arches grapes 2 or 3 times per week is enough to gain the diet in order. A full therapeutic benefit of resveratrol and antioxidants without unwanted sugar spikes. And always eat them with the skin. That's where the magic resides. The darker the grape, the stronger the protection. Deep purple or crimson grapes can hold up to 5 times more resveratrol than green ones. I often remind my patients color equals chemistry. The richer the color, the richer the defense. So the next time a sweet craving hits, skip the processed snacks and grab a small bunch of red or purple grapes. You'll be giving your kidneys a dose of rejuvenation, not punishment. But we're not done yet because the final fruit in this healing series might surprise you most. It's tropical, golden, and often misunderstood. Yet hidden within it lies an enzyme so powerful that at night can break down inflammation and help naturally lower creatinine levels. Let's explore the healing power of pineapple. Pineapple, bright, tropical, and irresistibly refreshing. Most people think of it as a guilty pleasure, something enjoyed on vacation or blended into a smoothie. But what if I told you that pineapple is actually one of the most kidney-friendly fruits on the planet? Among all tropical fruits, it stands apart for 3 important reasons. It's low in potassium, rich in healing enzymes, and acts as a natural, gentle diuretic, helping the body flush out waste without straining the kidneys. Just 1 cup of fresh pineapple contains about e-bite Basher's milligrams of potassium, less than half the amount in a single banana, making it a safe, hydrating choice even for those whose kidneys have difficulty filtering minerals efficiently. Fruit C repairs kidney cells overnight. The true strength of pineapple lies in a unique enzyme called bromelain, found primarily in the fibrous core of the fruit. Bromelain possesses powerful anti-inflammatory and antifibrotic effects. It actually helps break down proteins and inflammatory debris that clog kidney tissues, giving your body the chance to heal itself from within. A study in Biotechnology Research International showed that bromelain supplementation lowered inflammatory markers related to kidney disease by up to Bifinger-Sicherer, while simultaneously improving over. Unlike certain medications that can burden the kidneys while trying to repair them, bromelain works with your body gently dissolving buildup that causes scarring and filtration loss. Once inflammation eases, your kidneys finally have the space they need to breathe and recover. Here's another fascinating detail. Pineapple's natural vitamin C content, around Bob milligrams per cup, adds a second layer of defense by neutralizing the free radicals that damage kidney cells. Together, bromelain and vitamin C form a dynamic healing duo. One clears the battlefield, while the other shields your cells from future harm. Then there's its natural diuretic benefit. Pineapple supports healthy, steady urine flow, helping eliminate toxins and extra fluids without the harsh side effects that come with pharmaceutical diuretics. Many people notice reduced swelling, less bloating, and even more consistent energy levels because their kidneys are no longer battling internal congestion. But there's one key detail. Fresh pineapple is essential. The bromelain enzyme is destroyed during canning, pasteurization, or high heat processing. For full therapeutic benefit, always choose fresh pineapple and include part of the fibrous core, where bromelain is most concentrated. After 1 cup 2 or 3 times a week is plenty to support kidney recovery naturally. So the next time you're craving something sweet and revitalizing, skip the syrupy canned fruit and reach for a bowl of fresh pineapple instead. It tastes like summer, but works like medicine. And while these 4 fruits, apples, berries, asparagus, blueberries, ericaspers, and berries, oppressor, eine browner. And while these 4 fruits, apples, blueberries, red grapes, and pineapple can truly transform kidney health, there's still one more crucial piece of the puzzle, because picking the right fruits is only half